Hey, for our crocodile puppets, we're going to do the puppet part next week where we make the mouth open and close. This week we're going to start with the weaving that's on the back of the crocodile. You're going to take your big paper and you're going to fold it in half. Call this a hamburger fold. And then you're going to open it up. You're going to use the other half a little bit later. For the weaving, you just need one half. So I'm going to cut the paper. Now I'm going to take one that I cut and I'm going to do another, what I call a hamburger fold. And I'm going to have my fold at the bottom and I'm going to bend it a little bit at the top. This is my stop sign to tell me to stop cutting. And now you can do any kind of lines that you want. We've talked about lines last week. You can do a straight line. You can do a curved line. You could do a zigzag line. Any kind of lines that you want. And you should have probably about 6 or 7 or 8 of these lines. Then you open it up, and that's going to be your weaving loom. Notice I cut from the fold. Make sure you're cutting from the folded side. So this is your weaving loom. Then you're going to take your paper. There's some scraps and there's some other papers. And you're going to cut it. You want it to be the same size as your paper. So you're going to cut it the long way here. And again, you can cut your strips any way you want. You can do the same thing. You can do straight lines. You could do your curved lines. You could do your zigzag lines. You can do different colors. You can do the same colors. You just have to use the paper that's at your table. I don't have a lot of colors, so you just have to get what you get and you don't throw a fit on your colors. Now we're going to weave. For weaving, you're going to start. We're going to go over and under. Over, under, over, under. Now the next one we're going to do is going to be the opposite. So if I started over, I need to go under this time. We want it to be like a checkerboard. I don't want stripes. If I go like this, it's stripes. If your clothing was woven together this way, it would fall apart. So we have to make a checkerboard. I'm going to go under and then over and then under and over and then under and over. Now it's going to stay, it's not going to slide. When your whole paper is filled, let me check it first. And then when you're done, you're going to just lift up one end and glue it just to make sure it stays put. It shouldn't slide around too much, but just to make sure those ends stay put, all you have to do is glue the ends. I don't need to glue the inside, just the ends, but you're going to fill up your whole paper. Then you're going to take your other half of the paper and you're going to fold it in half and you're going to cut. One piece is going to be for the mouth and the other part is going to be the tail. So again, you're going to cut on the fold because you want your mouth to open and close. So your fold is going to be kind of a triangle shape. That's going to be for your mouth. And then your other part, if you want to make a long tail, you can open it up and make a really long tail. And after you have that, if you get this far today, you can start doing a pattern. You can do it with the stamps. So what you can do for the pattern is I have these different stamps. Put it in. So if I want to do a pattern, I might do circle and then something else. So let's see, I'm going to go here and I'm going to do a pattern. I'm going to do every other one. You can also do a pattern on the back of your crocodile too, if you want to. You could go on the papers that you just wove and you can do that. If you finish with all of that, you can start making teeth for the crocodile. And how you make teeth is you cut your little triangle pieces. So here's a triangle, and I'm going to fold the bottom. And then I'm going to put glue on this part and glue it on. That would be my teeth.